Professor Aldrin Henry Lee is a professor of social policy and university director of the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies at the University of the West Indies. She is also a sociologist who has researched and published extensively on social policy issues in small island developing states, SIDS. She has focused her research on Caribbean SIDS. Since joining the university in 1995, she has been involved in research and teaching courses in social policy, both at the graduate and undergraduate levels. Her research has focused on poverty, child well-being, health, and crime. She currently coordinates the SALISES graduate course, Social Investment in Children. Her work has included the examination of social issues in St. Lucia, Grenada, St. Vincent, Turks and Caicos Island, British Virgin Islands, Jamaica, and Belize. Her research has been funded by several international agencies, including the UNDP, UNICEF, USAID, PAHO, DFID, and Family Health International. She is also the chair of the annual Caribbean Child Research Conference. Additionally, her most recent publication is entitled Endangered and Transformative Childhood in Caribbean Small Island Developing States. Dr. Natalie Dietrich-Jones is a research fellow at the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies, SALISES, at the University of the West Indies, Mona. At SALISES, she coordinates the course Small States Development, Challenges and Opportunities, which is offered in the MSc Development Studies program. Her research interests include geographies of the border, managed migration, and intra-regional migration in the Caribbean. Dr. Dietrich-Jones is chair of the Migration and Development Cluster, an interdisciplinary group of researchers exploring contemporary issues concerning migration in the Caribbean and its diaspora. She is also a research associate with the Institute of Island Studies, University of Prince Edward Island. Dr. Patricia Northover is a critical development economist and senior fellow at the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies, SALISES, the University of the West Indies, Mona. She is a graduate of the University of Cambridge and the University of the West Indies and specializes in the philosophy of economics, race, critical and decolonial theory, rural development, and Caribbean studies. Dr. Northover chairs the SALISES Research Cluster on Sustainable Rural and Agricultural Development and the Institute's Sustainable Futures Policy Brief series. She is the co-producer of 2 film series on the sugar industry in Jamaica, an adult documentary entitled Sugarcane, Recycling, Sweetness and Power in Modern Jamaica, and Miss Sugar, an animated TV series for children. She teaches topics in contemporary development and social research and coordinates the Economic Development Policy option in the SALISES MSc Development Studies program. Her current research projects center on climate action, food systems, and decolonial knowledge practices for sustainable development. She is a co-investigator in the 2022 research project Recipes for Resilience, engaging youth in climate action and Afro-descendant food heritage through story mapping and song, funded by the UK Art and Humanities Research Council. This project is a multidisciplinary research engagement led by the University of Edinburgh which aims to inspire Caribbean youth to revalue Afro-descendant food heritage as a pathway to climate adaptation and resilience. Dr. Northover also participates in a 5-year global partnership network, which is an ambitious and promising assemblage of higher education institutions and civil society groups for research, teaching, and training around the Sustainable Development Goal number 17. The GPN calls attention to the shortcomings, limitations, and problematic aspects of the international partnerships that have historically been shaped by colonial relations between North and South. She is the author and co-author of several articles and edited volumes on the philosophy of economics, cultural dynamics, economic growth, climate change, and Caribbean development, published in the South Atlantic Quarterly, Cambridge Journal of Economics, Cultural Dynamics, Global South, Caribbean Dialogue, Small States Digest, and Social and Economic Studies. She is a co-editor of the 2018 text, Race and Rurality in the Global Economy. Her most recent publications are an edited special issue on the quest for sustainable Caribbean futures, published by the Journal of Social and Economic Studies 2020. She co-authored SALISES Sustainable Futures Policy Brief on Rural Development and Rural Non-Farm Enterprise Interventions in Jamaica with Dr. Diane Gordon in 2022. Her current publication projects includes an edited SALISES book series to be launched in 2022 on Reimagining Caribbean Futures, Rethinking Sustainable Development Paths. The first publication forthcoming for the series is entitled Reordering Caribbean Futures in the Fires of Global Change. Dr. Kevin Williams is a Senior Research Fellow at the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies, University of West Indies, Mona. He spent several years serving his country through the Jamaica Constabulary Force, rising to the rank of inspector. More recently, Dr. Williams was a lecturer in the Department of Economics, UWI St. Augustine campus. His published work is at the intersection of political economy, development economics, and applied economics.